Hello, welcome back to the shed. So, the Grateful Piper, Tyler, posted a video yesterday evening. He usually posts on Saturday morning, but he posted one yesterday evening. And what he said in there, he had met with his former childhood pastor, person they often referred to as the Rev. And the Rev asked him a question, and that was, what keeps you up at night? And I'm going to let that sink in a bit while I tell you my housekeeping here. What I am smoking is my Brebbia Pura Series 943. And then I'm smoking some BriarWorks Back Down South. Now, what keeps me up at night? And if you've read the title of this video, you already know, but mine is the fear of the unknown. And I was thinking about that this morning. Why am I afraid of the unknown? And I got to thinking about, how is the unknown portrayed in today's society? And for me at least, how it's perceived by me is, it's this big black void. We don't know what's there. We're stumbling around in the dark. And it's obvious to see why it'd be scary. Don't know what's going to happen next. Don't know what's going to come out at us. We can't see anything of what is coming. But what if we perceive the unknown as something other than a big black void? What if we changed its color to something that the very opposite? What if we changed the unknown from black to white? And we change the void to something tangible. A piece of paper. So, change from a big black void to a blank white piece of paper. Let's call this piece of paper our lives. So now, the unknown seems a little bit more tangible. We can all visualize a piece of paper. But why would I say a piece of paper? Well, there are two things, and I'm going to set my pipe down for this because I have visual aid. There are two things we do know in life. Okay, so we have our birth, we have our death. Now, what is in between? Well, that's our story. And I know if you perceive the unknown as that big black dark void, you don't want to do anything. You become lost in the fear of it. But if it's a piece of paper with birth at one and death at the other, what's in between that blank space is our life. It's what we do that fills in all that blank space. Our past is no longer unknown to us. Now, if we continue to be afraid of the unknown and what's going to come, and I'm going to write something down here, you're going to have one sentence, one 3-letter sentence that defines your life. It's kind of a scary sentence when you think about it, and I'm going to show you here just in a second. But think of all the things you want to do in your life, and how that is really vastly unknown. Because you don't know how anything's going to play out in the end. Or before, in the end you know how it played out, but before you get there you don't know, and we're not meant to know. We're not meant to know what's going to happen in our lives. We can plan accordingly to how things are going, and we use our character to react to adverse situations and to better cope with them. But really, we don't know what's going to happen exactly. There could be big things that surprise us and small things that don't. But we don't know what's going to happen. We can't be afraid of that. Because if you're afraid of that, and you don't act, something very, very scary indeed is going to happen. Much scarier than what could be of that unknown. You ready for it? I'm going to show you. So, very important that we go into the unknown, we face what we're afraid of, and we come out on the other side. And with that, I'm going to leave you a quote from Charles de Gaulle. Greatness is a road leading toward the unknown. And with that, my friends, be kind and good to each other.